Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Brayden. But yeah, so today I want to do a Q&A. I meant to do one a few weeks ago when I kind of started this channel, but I just didn't do it. So I asked my Instagram a few questions. Well, no, I asked Instagram to give me some questions for a Q&A for YouTube, and I got a few responses. So let's get into this video. Okay, hold on, let me have a sip of my Picari. If you don't know what that is, it's like a Gatorade in Bali. I don't know if they have it all over the world, but we don't have it in Canada that I know of. So that's my favorite drink here. Okay, first question. Well, it's not really a question. It says, I'm also on my iPad, so if I'm looking down, that's why. It says makeup tutorial. I actually filmed one. It was my first video, but I did film another one of just me getting ready and yapping. So that will be posted soon. Next one, best and worst things about leaving NL, which is Newfoundland in Canada, if you don't know. That's where I'm from. I'm from Newfoundland. It's like a little island in Canada, if you don't know, if you're not familiar with that. Best and worst things. Okay, let's start with the worst. Worst, leaving my family was hard. Luckily, when I came here, I was coming with my sister, and my dad was already living here, so I have my dad, which is nice, and my sister at the time. But she went back home in Canada in November. So it was hard leaving my mom and my grandparents and my aunts and uncles and cousins and stuff, because I'm very family oriented and really close with my family and my cousins. We're best friends. So and my friends, of course. I was really sad to leave my friends, but I was only planning on coming for 3 months. So yeah, it wasn't supposed to be a move. I didn't know I was moving here at the time. And actually oh my god, guys, my phone keeps saying I'm running out of storage. I need a camera so bad. I'm so sick of having to film and shit on this because it's taking up so much storage, but I think we're okay now, fingers crossed, because I had to delete a bunch of shit. But anyways, so what was I saying? Yeah, I miss my cat. I think that's where I left off. Best things, I wasn't really becoming who I was back home. I was partying a lot. I still party here, but I'm not doing what I was doing home. Was doing some not the best things, and it's not who I am or what I've always seen for myself, if that makes sense. It's not me. So coming here, it's very strict. No drugs. You can go to jail, or I think you can get the death sentence for it if you are caught with it, or deported and stuff. It's super safe here. They have security. They check your bags. The big clubs, they have metal detectors. They check your body. They're strict on rules. It's very safe here. Back home in Newfoundland right now is insane. People are getting stabbed in the club. People are getting shot in the club. People are literally getting addicted to crack. It's so bad back home, and just not where I want to be. And I always said from a young age I would always move away. I always said Toronto or something, which I know is worse for that. But here I am. I came here, and I just I fell in love with the place. It's so peaceful. Yes, if you want to find certain things, you can find it, but there's a risk, and they're stricter here than they are back home, because you could literally murder someone back home right now and you can get off. It's actually really insane. It's really sad. So yeah, I've seen a lot of situations that are fucked up, and I'm just glad to be out of that. And just a closed-minded mindset of a lot of people. But yeah, I'm one of the few femme gay guys back in my hometown that we go out and we don't give a fuck. But it can be hard. People are always looking. People are judgy. I kind of made I guess a name for myself, and didn't give a fuck. I did when I was younger, and obviously was bullied and shit, but now I just don't care. But just that closed-mindedness, why would I want to be there? You know what I mean? It was always a big deal. No matter how many times people see me downtown, it's always oh my god, look, it's Brayden, oh my god, blah blah blah. Girl, grow up. But yeah, so that's a good thing where I moved. It's very more open here, and accepted. Like, yes, there's still like certain things. Like, I go to the club here, and like my favorite club, I can't dress super feminine, which is like super annoying, but it's kind of something I had to adapt to being here, which sucks, but it's okay. And like there's only really one club where I've had that experience. Other clubs I can kind of dress however I want, and I feel like it's because of the type of club it is, so I don't really know how to explain that. But yeah. Next question. Am I ever gonna come home? I'll definitely come home for like visits and like see my family and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe I'll move home eventually, I don't know. As of right now, I don't see myself being in Newfoundland long term, but I would definitely like to come home to visit my family and stuff. Next question. How are you glowing? What's the secret? Well, right now my skin looks like shit, but thank you. Secret is Color Science glow sunscreen, because girl, that shit's amazing and your skin's glowy and it's protecting your skin. So if you're in Newfoundland, you can get it at the gold method. Clock it. But for real, I've just been happy. I've been a lot happier here. I've been healthier here, not eating like as bad, not drinking as much. So I feel like that's why I'm glowing. I'm also seeing a guy, and like, yeah, it has its struggles, but you know, he's very good to me, and it's a very different experience from what I've experienced previously with men. So, you know, that's going well. So maybe that's why I'm glowing. Next question. How in love with me were you? Girl, if you're watching, you know who you are, and I was never in love with you. Pause, I need a drink. Okay, next question. Bali nightlife. What is a Bali nightlife like? It's actually really fun. It's warm, so it's nice. You can kind of walk to different destinations if it's close, and even if it's not, you can get a bike, and it's so cheap. Like, girl, I think I've gotten bikes from like one location to another for like 50 cents. Like, it's crazy. Or like 20 cents. Like, it's insane. But yeah, it's super fun, super different. You see all types of people, which is nice. Lots of gay people like are around, which I like. It's like super nice, and it's very different because back home the gay community is kind of catty and judgy of each other, which I never liked. I like, why can't we all be friends and get along when we're supposed to be a community? But here, every gay person I've met is so kind and so genuine. It's like we're all siblings, like we're all sisters or brothers. Like, it's so nice. It's beautiful, and like yeah, it's just very like wholesome and family vibes, which I really like, and I never really experienced that back home, so I really enjoy meeting LGBTQ people here. Next question. The worst lore I've had in Bali. I don't know. Do I want to expose myself? I'm going to. The worst lore. I got so fucked up at Mesa. This happened like last month. I got so fucked up at Mesa, blacked out, don't remember shit. Woke up outside, asleep on like this like hut. Like, I was outside of the club, like across the street in like a hut. And it was like 12 p.m. the next day. Like, the sun was up, people were walking by. I'm like, the amount of people that probably stopped and was like, what the fuck is wrong with this person? Crazy. Then I get back to my hotel, I sleep, I wake up, I check my phone. My mom's spamming me, my dad's spamming me, like, are you alive? Are you okay? Like, someone tried to like get me a ride home or something, like some random stranger. Like, thank you, like, so sweet. But they sent a video of me to my mom, and I was like literally drooling out of my mouth, like fucked up, like so drunk. Like, I was like, what the fuck? So like, that was some crazy lore. Yeah, I don't know. Like, boy lore, I threw a drink at a guy because he was like flirting with someone else, and I literally barely knew him. I'm crazy like that. Crazy lore, I feel like that's the craziest. I mean, there's probably other things, like Gojek drivers, like, trying to fuck, and I'm like, absolutely not, but I don't know if other people experience that. I would assume they do. I feel like that's the craziest slur that I have. That's all I can think of right now. That's, like, what I regret the most. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with me? And that's what it's like, I need to change something. Like, that was too much. Also, it's because I actually just got back from Malaysia. I took 2 Ativan on the plane because I'm so scared of flying. And then landed, had 2 drinks on the way to my hotel, and then went out with my friends and was just like, I was fucked up. So I feel like the Ativan, like, didn't help. So yeah, I don't know. Don't drink on Ativan. Don't drink on meds. But yeah. Don't know what that is. Helena, babe, I love you so much. Why it move like butter? Girl, I got no ass, but I know how to shake it. So, I don't know. Like you say, I get it from my mama. What was your first baddie awakening moment? This is all from Helena. Helena, girl, I love you so much. I miss you like crazy. My first baddie awakening moment was probably in high school. I think I was in like 11th or 12th grade, and I just like stopped giving a fuck what like these boys had to say. Like, girl, y'all are gonna be ugly one day, and I'm gonna be hot. So I think I wore like a mesh top to school. Like, I was so twinky. I wore like a mesh top. I think my hair was dyed like platinum blonde, and I just like walked in and everyone was staring, and I didn't give a fuck, and I just continued to do that. So I feel like that was my first baddie awakening moment. My unpopular makeup opinion is this like natural makeup thing. Like, bitch, be a cake face. Like, go for a full glam. Like, yes, like a natural makeup is cute and stuff, and like I do it, but I love me a full glam, girl. Like, I'm doing like some crazy eyeshadow or like some eyeliner and like a lip, like caking my makeup on. I don't give a fuck, girl. Bring back like 2016 makeup. That's why I'm happy it's 2026, because it's basically 2016 again, girl. I love 2016 makeup. So that's my unpopular makeup opinion. Or bronzer, if it's a product. Well, girl, we don't really need bronzer. I don't really care about her. Yeah, I don't really use it. I feel like that's my unpopular makeup opinion. Yeah. Where did my waist go? Also from Helena. Unfortunately, she's getting a little big. But I've been working out, so hopefully she's gonna disappear very soon. Fingers crossed. Do you miss TJ's? If you don't know, TJ's is literally my bar back in Newfoundland. I am known to always be there. Everybody knows if Brayden is downtown, that's where he's at. Him and his girls are in there popping off, dancing, shaking ass, going crazy. Yes, I miss TJ's. I miss my friends. I miss the lore. I miss the craziness. Yes, I'm glad to be stepped away because it's a little fucked. It can be a little fucked, but I do miss it. I miss my friends, and I miss the vibe, and I miss the party with everyone. And like, you know, walking in like the baddest bitch. Next question. What motivates you to get up in the morning? Sometimes it's still hard for me, especially because I'm not working right now, so it can be kind of repetitive, but I've been trying to force myself, and like I was struggling for a few months with like really bad anxiety and stuff like that, but I've been like really whooping its ass and like healing, journaling, working out, yoga, meditation, like really trying to get my healing journey and trying to like be outside with like natures. And also, this is crazy, I've like really have found like a spiritual side of me. Like, I try to pray every day. Yeah, I feel like I'm just getting closer to God. I don't know 100% what I believe is true. Like, I don't necessarily believe the Bible, you know, but I do believe there's a God and a higher being and power. And whenever I pray, even when I was a little boy, like, positivity has come from it, from praying for me. So that's kind of what's been motivating me. Next question, let's see. How has moving from Canada changed your perspective on life? It has changed my perspective on life I never thought I would leave. Like, yes, I always wanted to leave, but then I got older and I didn't leave. So I was like, I don't know if I ever will. It changed my perspective on myself and the world, because it showed me that I can do anything I want, and I can also do it alone, because I'm not always with my dad. My dad works away for a month, so I'm not always with him, and like building my own connections and relationships. And I flew here alone, which I've never done, so it proved to me that I can be alone and I can be okay, and things will work out for me. It's also changed my perspective on like law, like back home, like not like that, not that I enjoy law or something like that. I don't want to do it for like a living or something, but law is a big thing in Newfoundland, maybe even all Canada, that I think is not being enforced enough with certain things. Like it's getting pretty messy and pretty bad back home, like lots of homelessness, lots of drug use, lots of murders or attempted murders and stuff. Like, yeah, it's just not being enforced. Like, I feel like a lot of these issues would not be occurring if people weren't actually scared to go to jail, because no one's scared to go to jail anymore, because, you know, you can get off with it, or you can go to jail for 2 years and you're chilling. Like, it's crazy. Like, I could get into so many stories of experiences that my friends have had or stuff like that, but I'm not going to, because it's just too much. But yeah, and like safety, I feel like safety is a big thing for me, and I feel fairly safe here, which is nice. And a lot of the people here are so genuine, like especially like local people, like Indonesian people, so genuine, and they believe they believe strongly in karma. So they usually, like, you'll get an odd few people that, yes, will, but they usually don't do bad things because they believe it will come back to them. And like they're very helpful, like they want to help you. Like, I'm a foreigner to them and I'm strange to them, and they might not even understand what I'm saying, but they will still try to help me. Like, I was driving my car up here, up to my house a few months ago, and it's like a small road, and there's like a ditch on the side, and a bike was coming, so I tried to move over, and I went into the ditch, and like the whole neighborhood came and was like helping me, and I didn't know what they were saying, but they were like talking with their hands, like trying to help me get out, and they helped me, and they did it. So I'm very thankful, and it's changed my perspective on people, because there's still beautiful, genuine, and very kind people in this world, which I kind of was losing that being home, because a lot of people weren't being that way. Luckily, my friends are amazing and very genuine, beautiful people, but outside of that, there's not many people that I could say that are very genuine. And I'm not surrounded by negativity here. Like, there's not drama and some stupid stuff, like girls are fighting back home over guys or girls and blah blah blah, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like, we're getting too old for this shit. Like, I'm 21, girl, and I feel too old for that shit. Like, come on, like, we're not in high school. But I guess some people are stuck there. Not me, though. Y'all have fun. I think that's, yeah, my perspective of the world now. And, like, myself, I guess. It's like I'm healing and changing a lot, and I'm not who I was last summer, which is really crazy, and I'm very happy and proud of that. But yeah, next question. If I could sit down with my 10-year-old self, what would I tell him? This is actually pretty deep and emotional. I would tell him that everything is going to be okay. And yes, you are going to struggle. You're going to hurt a lot, and you're going to experience a lot of things that I wish that you didn't, but it's going to make you who you are. One thing about me is I have experienced a lot, but it's made me down, but I always have thought everything happens for a reason, and it's making me who I am. So I'm glad I've had that, like, in my mind from a young age. So yeah, I would tell him to not be afraid to be who you are, and just do what makes you happy, and not care so much what other people think, because they're literally going to be irrelevant once you graduate high school. Like, I was so scared to be who I was in school, and then I just stopped caring, and then I graduated high school, and I don't even know who these people are. They don't pop up on my feed. I don't hear things about them. I don't care about them. Like, you know, like, it doesn't matter. Like, why was I scared for things that don't matter? And like people saying like in school, I'm gonna beat the guy. Bitch, you ain't do shit. So why was I scared? Yeah, I would tell myself to not be scared. Even if some bitch tried me, girl, fight back. Bitch, whoop their ass. The fuck? Like, why were you scared? Girl, they're the same size as you. Be for real. Yeah, and I would tell them things with family will be okay and will be a lot better. So, yeah. And just to continue to be yourself. Yeah, I feel like let's stop there. It's gotten a little too deep. But, yeah. That was fun, though. I think I would do this again. The sun is setting in Bali. It's beautiful here. That was actually pretty nice to talk about. So thank you guys, and thank you for watching, and thank you for the people who responded and asked questions. I really appreciate you guys and appreciate you for watching and taking the time out of your day. Yeah, that was cool. That was nice. That was fun. I like that. And I'm gonna try to be more consistent on here. Like, you know, I'm trying to post every Sunday, which has been kind of hard. For me to find the motivation, but I just filmed like 3 or 4 videos, so I'm gonna just try to edit them, and then I can try to have them ready and keep filming so I have them to keep posting. So yeah, if you have any suggestions or ideas that you guys want me to or you guys want to see of me doing in Bali, or just talking about, or in general, comment below or message me on like Instagram or something. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. You already know. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.